Hey there, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? I didn't look at my curtains very good before I logged on. But welcome, welcome. We're here to find the contest winner for December. It's hard to believe that December is already over and long over, actually. It's already the 9th. So we're going to be looking at the contest winner once we get to the end of this stream. And before that, why does it look like I have no volume? Do I have volume? Doesn't seem like I do. Okay, now let's try. Okay, so still does not look like I have volume here. Can you hear me? The one person that's in the room so far? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I see that yes there. I appreciate that. So we're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki. We'll do 5 minutes of questions. And then after that, we'll pick a contest winner tonight. So there you go. There you have it. That's the plan. So for those of you who don't know about Reiki or what it is, basically it is an energetic healing modality, and it allows us to heal all kinds of things that we could use some help with in our lives. So most people think of it right off the bat as something that we would use for physical healing, like medical type healing. And that is true. It's good for that. It's also good for mental and emotional things if you have a lot of anxiety or something like that. And it's also good for healing up financial situations as well. So we're going to start off with 5 minutes of Reiki. And then after that, we're going to move into questions, and then we'll look at our contest winner. Apparently there's somebody going by upstairs because the dog's all worked up. If you guys can hear that, I apologize. Yeah, I need to do some soundproofing here. So welcome, welcome to all of you. Glad you're here. Just doing a little bit of Reiki right now. Let's see, what time did we start the Reiki? 5:59. So we'll finish it up at 04 after the hour. What you're hearing upstairs is a big Great Dane who's very ferocious when people are on the other side of a wall or a window, but not so when they're in the same room with him. Very timid then. It's kind of comical. So we're just doing Reiki right now. Welcome to those of you just joining the room. Right now I'm doing Reiki for whatever will benefit each of you the most. And so Reiki is good for any kind of physical ailments, but it's also good for financial things and also for family things, relationship things, and mental and emotional type situations as well. Mm-hmm. 3 more minutes of Reiki. La, da, 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 da. La, da, 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 Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a little bit of Reiki before we get into questions. And then after that, we will be choosing our contest winner for the month of December. I can't believe it's already the 9th of January. I am so late choosing a contest winner for December. Holy cow. Let's see, we have 3 more minutes left of Reiki before we get into questions. I feel like this camera is super zoomed out, but I don't see anything way to control that in a live. So I guess we're stuck with it. Got a lot of Reiki going into base chakra and into knees. Base chakra has to do with those things that make us feel stable and secure. That can be relationships, family. It can also be income, assets, anything like that. And the knees have to do with the idea about being flexible, moving forward, especially when it has to do with those things that make us feel secure. And so when we have Reiki energy balancing the knees out, that tells me that this is going to help people who are receiving this to follow their purpose in a way where they're not easily distracted and not easily pushed off course, but at the same time following it in a flexible way, going with the flow, just not going so far with the flow that they're losing their track. So really fascinating as part of Reiki to work with whenever the knees are catching some energy. Got some solar plexus catching some Reiki as well for somebody out there, whether that's somebody who's watching now or somebody who watches later. Solar plexus has to do with self-expression. So that can be any kind of artwork you can do. That can be your penmanship. That's how you carry yourself, your body language, your tone of voice, even your voice. Anything that you use to express yourself, your vehicles, your home, how you decorate your home. All of those things are influenced by that self-expression. So whenever we're getting balanced in there, maybe we haven't been expressing self because we've been worried about what other people would think about us, or worried about something else, worried about finances when we do that, whatever. As we're coming into balance, we're finding a nice balanced way of expressing ourselves without holding back, but without also being over the top to the point that it's becoming a problem. So very cool. All right, so we've got 5 minutes in. Let's wrap up the Reiki. And let's get to questions. So for those of you here who have questions, I'll open my tarot deck for you. We've got 5 minutes to do that before we start looking at who is our contest winner. So I'm going to go ahead and set my timer. You guys start typing your questions in the chat box if you'd like me to answer a question. Oh, I guess I have to make a timer for 5 minutes. La da 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 da. What are we gonna do here? We'll get rid of this one. Okay. All right. Anybody have any questions? The timer is on. This is the time to start putting your questions into chat so that I can start looking at those for you. Let's see what we got for questions. Well, I'm waiting for a question to show up because I know that there is delay on the system. I am going to look at a message for anybody who happens to stumble across this video and feels like they need a message. We're going to let Spirit talk like that. Hi, AP. Oh my goodness. You might have been the one calling for the energy in the base chakra and the knees for sure. All right, so here's our message for anybody who stumbles across this video and needs to have a message from Spirit. Sure, AP. What do you want to look into? Like career, housing, love life, relationship with a family member? What do you have an actual question? I like to do specific questions. Open-ended can be pretty vague. I don't like vague. All right, so message for whoever happens to stumble across this video and just needs the message. We start off with the 8 of Cups in reverse. By the way, this is my vice versa tarot. And we also have the Page of Wands also in reverse. Both of these, that side, not this side of the card. That's the situation that we're looking at. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there was some type of situation where whoever needs to hear this message, you heard somebody came to you and told you something that really deflated any kind of air that you had in your balloons about any kind of idea that you had that was inspiring, and that was going to um, be something you were looking forward to or getting ready to enjoy. And when that happened, I feel like you walked away from the situation because you felt like there was nothing left of it for you to work with anymore. Okay. What kind of time frame do you want, AP? Like 3 months, 2 weeks? What are we talking about here? 20 years? So there was something that you were feeling pretty inspired about. You got some kind of message that made you feel way less than inspired. You walked away from it. And I feel like that's already happened. That's in the past for whoever this is for, okay? Whoever this is relating to. Now, your best advice on this situation. Okay, so we come up with the Justice card in reverse for best advice. 5 of Pentacles also in reverse. And the Ten of Swords in reverse as well. Okay, so we've got, I think every single card here is reversed. Isn't that funny? And we've got the back of 3 out of, no. Yeah, 3 out of 5 cards. Okay, so anyway, I feel like this Justice card in reverse is saying it's time to start reconsidering some things. It's time to start expecting your karma, basically. So I feel like a lot of you who are watching this and those of you who are relating to this, you've planted some good seed. You've planted some good karma. You've done some good things for people before. A lot of good things for people. And it's time to start allowing that karma to come into you. A lot of us have this idea that it's better to give than it is to receive. But if you have this cycle of abundance flowing in your life, each of those is an integral part of that cycle. So yes, it's good to give, more than good to give, okay? But it's also good to receive because that allows other people to plant good karma as well. So not only does it have tangible benefits for us in the moment, it also gives benefits to those people who are giving to us. We're allowing them to initiate their cycle. So this Justice in reverse is basically saying you've been blocking off your karma by not being able to receive in a gracious way. Maybe you're not able to receive at all. Maybe you have a real blockage there. It's time to work on that. Okay. If you work on that with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse, this is a card that talks to me about easing up your budget. Literally, this talks about, um, go away, I'm not done. Talks about easing up your budget, talks about making the budget looser so you can expand the belt. So this really talks about the idea of you've got giving down. I feel like you've got giving down. Now it's time to learn how to receive in a gracious way so that you can have situations that help you financially, okay? And then with this 10 of Swords in reverse, this is telling me that this is a cycle. This is a growth thing. This is like peeling the onion. Once you learn to be gracious about receiving compliments, then maybe you can learn to be gracious about receiving little gifts. Then maybe you can learn to be gracious about receiving financial assistance. So this is a cycle for you. I feel like this is going to take actually some work to get past that resistance about gracious receiving, but know that you're going to continue to grow in that and continue to learn in that from now through the rest of your life. It's never ending work to learn how to graciously receive for a lot of us. Okay. So that was the generic, I don't know if I want to call it generic, but that was the message for anybody who stumbles into this room who needs a good message today. AP. AP. I'm getting younger every day. All right. Is there an appropriate romantic partner coming into AP's life within the next 3 months? Appropriate romantic partner for AP within the next 3 months. Eek. Eek. There's somebody showing up. I don't know that they're appropriate, but there's definitely somebody that's showing up. Okay. Start off with the Two of Cups right side up. There is some attraction there between you and this other person. You may have already met them. If you haven't, I'm going to say that you will within the next 3 days, with this coming up as my first card. Okay. Now, next card that we have coming up is our Knight of Pentacles. But he's sort of got his back towards us whenever he's sitting on the table. And that tells me that this is somebody, whenever you meet them, I think that this is somebody that is going to be really focused on what they need to do for themselves financially. I think they're actually going to be in a financial situation that is going to influence how the relationship goes, because they feel like they need to focus on getting that together before really anything else. Three of Swords showing up next. Heartache or heartbreak. We don't have to talk about that too much. But you can see that those swords have penetrated the shield there, so that's not a good thing. And I think that the heartache or the heartbreak really comes from this idea that we've got the devil showing up here, and we're looking at the back of the devil's, I don't know if you'd call that a throne. He's certainly not sitting. The devil's platform, I guess. And basically, I think that there is some kind of toxicity going on here. And I think that what was happening here, AP, by the time this shows up, so what will be happening here is you're going to be trying to help this person. You're going to be trying to help them find their own peace of mind and help them to find some type of guidance. And I think that's really where your heartache comes in, because this person that you're trying to help them, they're not really receptive to that. And I feel like we probably are talking about some type of addiction, probably an addiction to alcohol, with our King of Cups showing up in reverse here as the last card. So King of Cups in reverse, you're dealing with somebody who has some type of addiction that is bigger than them. They don't know how to be. And even with your help, that's just not happening. And so you've got this person here that this causes heartache and heartbreak. I don't really see you actually letting go of this person, which is interesting to me. I'm not sure that, I think you're even considering marrying this person. Although, I mean, there's a definite big liability there. So you're going to do whatever you're going to do. There is somebody showing up, but, here's what I would say, AP. There's a lot of fish in the sea. This one, you might be better off, just throwing it back off the boat. Not to be mean or anything, but this might be more of a liability than an asset for you. Okay. All right, so we need to pick our contest winner for December. I'm surprised we don't have more people in here by now. Sunday evening. I figured this would be a good time because everybody's winding down, but apparently I was wrong. So I need everybody in the room who can type to pick a number. Let's pick something between 1 and 300. I think I'm just going to start off by putting 150 in there since there's only 2 people in the room. I'm going to pick a number I normally don't, but you're quite welcome. Yeah, I think it's pretty likely that you know them. 212. Okay, we've got another person in here. Can you type in a number between 1 and 300, or are you watching from a device that you can't type from? Raven, thank you. 289. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all these numbers together, and then I'm going to come up with the average of these 3 numbers, and then I'll explain the rest after that. But anyway, so right now let me add 9, 10, 11. There used to be an ice cream lady, but I don't add as well as I used to. So 8 and 5 is 13. We carried the one that's 14. There's another one, there's 15. And we've got 2 and 2 is 4 plus 1. Carried another one, so now we're sitting at 6. So we've got 651. And we're going to divide 651 by 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 5 divided by 3 is 1. Carry the 2. That gives us 21 divided by 3. That is 7. So we end up with 217. Boy, you guys are making me really count tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the end of December and start counting backwards all the comments that came in at the bottom of the videos. And then once we get to comment number 217, whoever put that comment is going to be our winner for the month of December. So let me get over there. Let me get to where I can count my comments. Let's see here. All right. Thank you for participating, both of you, and thank you for being here. Let's see. Publish comments. Let's go for December. Okay, here we go. So let me see. Are you guys still with me? You're quite welcome. Okay, I'm going to start counting now. We need 217. Really? What did you go by on Aranum? Let me start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why isn't scrolling? There we go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Okay, we made it to 100. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad that you're getting on now. Oh, really? You're Lorraine. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. All right, let me get back to counting now. We're only almost halfway there. So let's see. 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So we've only got 17 left to go. All right. Getting a sip of tea. And here we go. Let's go back to counting. We should be getting close, close, close. Okay, so we've got 200. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. The 211th is Joanne Zederberg. Then we have Midnight Star for 212, 213, and 214 is Amber 9N. 215 is A Day with Mimi and Plants. 216 is Joanne Zederberg. And 217 is A Day with Mimi and Plants. That's our winner. And written out. I want to make sure I get all those grammatically correct. In case I don't hear from her right away and I have to type that up. Okay, so we have a winner. A Day with Mimi and Plants is the one who actually won this time for December. Now we do still have the contest running for this month too. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep this contest running though. But we have a contest running for this month too, and that is, if you enter that, then you just put a comment down below each video that I publish. But for right now, let's look and see what's in the goodie box. So Mimi's gonna get to choose whether she wants a half-hour reading with me, a Reiki session with me, or 28 Reiki candles with me, or what I started out calling the goodie bag, which has turned into a shoebox instead. Now, the person who won last month, which was Gracie, she's a pretty regular on here, she did not take the goodie box. She took Reiki candles. So we still have things from last month, plus I think I just added one extra thing this month. So maybe a little more than that. Anyway, one of the things is a Go Your Way sticker. Go your own way. Kind of reminds me of a Fleetwood Mac song, right? We also have another sticker. Free Spirit. I think that applies to a lot of people who watch my channel. And then let's dig in to see what else. We have a sphere, Snowflake Obsidian. As a matter of fact, I've got a little hematite ring that'll go nicely underneath. So if you want to sit your sphere on the table, you just put it on your ring and that holds it up. And it also grounds it. So I think I'm going to put that in with our goodie bag stuff so that somebody can use that sphere. But anyway, Snowflake Obsidian, for those of you who don't have any experience with it, is very protective because obviously it is obsidian. The white that gives it the snowflake name talks about purity. So we've got grounding and purity in this. So it's really great for protection. In fact, I just sent a couple of these pieces, not spheres, but pieces like you could carry in your pocket to a couple of correctional officers I know who have to work in a housing unit that is haunted by something really nasty. Of course, you know, no state is probably going to call in somebody to clear out a nasty spirit. So I told them carry that Snowflake Obsidian in their pockets because they don't do what I do, shall we say. They're not Ghostbusters. All right, so the next thing on this list in this goodie box is a very lucky elephant keychain. And the owner of For Heaven's Sake in Denver, which is where I bought this, well, I bought this at the Lakewood location, was going through all the things about this elephant that are lucky. Well, elephants, of course, are lucky, but also there's Japanese words on I guess that's a blanket on the elephant. And one of them means luck, one of them means prosperity, one of them, because they're on both sides, one of them means good health. And I don't remember what the other one means. She told me, but I have forgotten. And then there's like this little bowl on the top of the elephant that is also supposed to be indicating prosperity and luck as well. And there's a couple other things about this elephant that are super lucky. It's a lot luckier than I realized when I picked it out, but she went through and explained it all. It was quite fascinating. For those of you who ever get to visit Denver, you definitely want to check out For Heaven's Sake. It's a fantastic place to be. Let's see, what haven't we talked about? We haven't talked about this yet. So these are hand painted. I'm not exactly sure where. I kind of want to say Guatemala, but I'm not sure. Maybe a tag will say. But they're little mariachi things. And they each have different designs on them. Hand painted. All natural wood. I don't know what type of wood. I want to say acacia, but I don't really remember. If I'm being straight up honest. Okay. So that's also in the goodie bag. That Mimi will get to consider whether she wants that or a reading or Reiki. All right. And then this is what I bought this month to add to the goodie bag. Some of you have been around long enough to see my bells. Those are used for making noise, so you can use them as like, what's that word? They're basically percussion instruments. They're like primitive percussion instruments. So you can make music with them. They're like a percussion instrument is something that makes the beat. So like the drum beat. So like, I don't know if you can hear them within this. So if you hear a song, this would be the beat part of the song. Okay? Now, they're small. I thought they were cool because they were handmade. So those of you who've been watching me for a long time, maybe Raven, you would remember. AP, I don't remember how long you've been watching me. You might remember that I have some bells that I found at a flea market that act like pendulums. Well, I was in it For Heaven's Sake in Lakewood, and they had this beautiful, beautiful bell with a brass handle. I think the bell is brass too. I'm not sure, but at least the handle's brass. That's what the label says. And it also operates as a pendulum too. Please show me yes. So I thought that would be fun for whoever gets the thing. Thank you. Please show me no. See how she says no? I don't know if you can tell because of the glare, but she's twisting back and forth. In fact, I'm going to turn around so I don't think you'll be able to read the price tag, but I think you'll be able to see it. That might help you see. Show me no. See how she just kind of twists herself from side to side for no. She does more of a right. I never knew that bells were used for pendulums until I accidentally came across those at the flea market. And it does have a nice sound. If you have house servants and you want to call them or something, I don't know. The ones at the flea market I kind of discovered by accident, and the first one I discovered did say no, like this one says no, with this little head shake type of motion, until it met my other one, and my other one said no, more like a traditional pendulum would. And when she saw that, then she started saying no that way too. It was quite fascinating. So this little girl still says no, like a head shake. So those are the things in the goodie bag that Bonnie Snow has the option of picking. If Bonnie Snow does not, well, it's not, I think her name changed to Mimi. I think it's actually still Bonnie Snow. But anyway, if Mimi does not, I could be wrong. If Mimi does not pick this box, then somebody else will get to pick this box for January. So we'll see. Robin, I don't think I answered a question for you. Robin, Raven, I'm not quite sure how to say your name. Do you want to ask a question today while we're here? Just chit-chatting, shooting the bull, chewing the fat? While you're typing in a question, I'm going to type in Mimi's name. If I can figure out, oh, I know where I put my keyboard. Okay. No questions needed for you? All right. Cool, cool. Okay, well, thank you for spending some time with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Those of you who are here to see who won the contest, you'll have to scroll back because we've done that and we've gone through our little goodie box. So glad to see you here, though. All right, guys, I'm going to be taking off. Everybody have a fantastic evening and a wonderful week. And I will see y'all back on the next video. Peace out.